All right, scattered rain today. Some will be heavy. Upper level ridge of high pressure builds in midweek. That'll give us a chance to dry out, and rain returns over the weekend, especially Sunday through Tuesday of next week. Tuesday, temperatures lower 70s outside right now, 60s in the hill country. We do have some clouds, and there is a little patchy fog here and there. Down to the south and east along the coastal sections, there are some showers, a little bit of a shower there in southern Lavaca County. Let's take a look at the visibilities. Now starting to come down a bit. If you're watching from the south side around Stinson Airfield, visibility now coming down to about 2 miles. Not bad at the airport. Over at New Braunfels, about 3/4 of a mile. Here's what I'm looking at. This is Tropical Storm Rosa making landfall and moving rain all across Arizona. But what I'm going to pay attention to is the upper level ridge of high pressure going to be strong. That will limit rain chances until we get to the weekend again. But Saturday and especially Sunday and into first part of next week, we'll be back to rain chances. Cloudy skies this morning, mostly cloudy this afternoon. Highs will be in the mid-80s, about 86, and a 40% chance of seeing some rain. So pack the umbrella. You're probably going to need it. And next couple of days, 20% chance on Tuesday. We'll dry out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and rain chances come back over the weekend, especially on Sunday, 30 to 40% chance then. Picture comes from Ostwell, Texas, and if you're wondering where Ostwell is along the coast halfway between Port Lavaca and Rockport. Beautiful picture there. Rosie Rangel sitting in this picture. You can send in one too, and we'll show it on TV. Use the hashtag KENS5 Eyewitness.